Hi, my name is Blake Doyle. After 48 years of professional baseball and teaching young people anywhere from 8 years old to 28 years old, and the guys in the big leagues, and coaching in the big leagues, I wanted to share with you in a time right now where it's unprecedented what we're going through. Not only athletics, but everyday life. And it's a scary time. And I want you to know this, though, during scary times. I'm a Christian, and I believe this. There are scary times. However, there is a command in the Bible, and it's over 70 times used, that says, do not be afraid. Now, that doesn't mean not to have scary thoughts or see scary things. There's nowhere it says that things aren't going to be scary. However, it does say, do not be afraid. Now, with sports psychologists that I've dealt with over the years, and some very bright psychologists, they claim there are 5 things in our lives that always has to do with fear. And these 5 things will make you afraid if you allow them just about anywhere and at any time during your life. So here's the first one. The first one, of course, is death, a fear of death. Well, as a Christian, everyone and most everybody's heard John 3:16. What God has done as far as fear is concerned, and do not be afraid, the quotation, do not be afraid, after almost every time he has said this, he follows it with an action. Or the people that he says it to follows it with an action. So, John 3:16, the action is that I believe in Jesus Christ, and those that believe in him will never die. There's the action. The second one is injury and pain. Oh my, are we seeing that right now? I have a wonderful wife that is now battling her 3rd time with cancer. It's scary to go into a hospital environment. It's scary to think about this virus that's going around. However, we are not to be afraid. And the action is to have faith in Jesus Christ, because he said that I'm never going to leave you and I'm never going to forsake you. Now, the key to this is surrounding your people, besides your faith, surrounding yourself with people that have like minds. And as a professional athlete, I'm huge on team, and that's what I'm trying to get to you today. We're not going to be afraid if we have God and faith, but we're not going to be afraid if we put ourselves with people that have like minds, and we can share the scary parts. The third fear is separation. We want to be involved with people. We love as human beings to be with a group. We do not like to be separated from our kids. We don't like to be separated from our spouses, from our siblings, and guess what this virus has done? It's scary, but don't be afraid. What we have to do is communicate. And just like I'm communicating today, you go to social media, you do FaceTime, and you spend time with your family there, and don't just talk, but share your faith with them, and praise God that you have that opportunity. Someone said, make sure that you communicate Jesus, and if necessary, use words. Well, right now, it's a necessary time to use words to communicate. The fourth is loss of control. Oh my, how we're feeling that right now. Our jobs have been taken. Our businesses are not thriving any longer. we have that fear of losing control. What we have to do is communicate daily. That's the action with our people and our team. And make sure that God is the manager of your team. And then finally, the fifth, and this is the worst fear of them all. And as a professional athlete, I hate to say, I know it very, very well. It's called ego. And what happens in a time like this is, if we're not careful, we have a fear of losing the sense of self-worth. What's the action that we take with that? Well, you give. And you do everything you can within your power to show humility. When you can show humbleness like Jesus did, then you get over the ego, because it's not about you and it's not about me.